league.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. These guys looking forward to that draft, not the playoffs, just 3 wins this season. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott with my partner Brock Hewitt up here. Riley Patterson. He can run it. And he's all the way across midfield, down the inside the 45-yard line. A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Bates for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Russ looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yards on the play.
Receiver in motion, going left.
First down.
Here's ETN on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
He was taken down behind the
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing, and at least keep it moving forward.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here's a give inside to right. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
yards on the play. And the Colts, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard
So now
line.
they're going to throw with Wilson. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Running out of chances. Here's third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Wilson now from the gun. Bails out of... And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Winston, first and 10. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. He's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er.
Winston now off the play fake. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. John Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Winston. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And Scannaboo on third. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
For the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit's
Once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
They'll send a receiver left. Ross off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. He dodged the tackle. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
A gain of
Gain
15 yards.
15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the
I think one
16-yard
thing you
line.
learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical block.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, and it's critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the
Short
one.
of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Wilson on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that lone man winning, to hold the line against a snake, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pull out in front for their 13-2. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Roundy with the return. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets out the 25-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. forces him at 14. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterbo. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterbo. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
They go play action on 1st down. Oh, Winston lost the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They want him again. He goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
Play action, it's Wilson.
At the 22-yard line.
The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's Wilson. Sideline throw is complete to Pearson. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Wilson to throw again. 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of them.
So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Niners
So here come the 49ers on offense. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-zip. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Lowry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing is Winston. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying it right side with ETN. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
On
7.
play action now. Wilson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Wilson on the keeper.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scrapes a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 49ers back on offense and set to take over. Things start to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Winston. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
The 49er, 1st down.
1st down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
It's a gain
An
of
excellent
3.
game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
49ers, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And
Offense
the
getting set.
49ers
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Winston to the air. This is on target to Christian Watson. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Winston. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to get in with the option here. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Need less than a yard. It's 4th down. They're going to try and throw for it. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Okay, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
49ers nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Albie with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. 2 yards.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. Winston to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 14.
Shotgun snap now to Winston.
First down, 49ers.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Christian Watson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, here's Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third.
There he is on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Winston looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
And it's 4th down. Jake Elliott on 4th down.
We've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Trevor Etienne to return this. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts. First
Wilson
down.
with it on first. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Roundy with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks has built this lead, and you know that's the way they want to finish it.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Colts offense set to head out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they could.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
ETN again. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
Well, that doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, here's Russ. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
ETN is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Touchdown.
Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
49ers nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Roundy with the return. He's stopped on the run back in the 27. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. On first down, this is Scatterboo. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Winston.
At the 32-yard line.
Screening here for Scatterboo. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Colts got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Throwing is Winston. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's
On third down, here's Winston. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The issues this offense has been having, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
15-yard
The Colts and running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Taysom Hill.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Pickup Brings up 2nd and 2.
Counter give to ETN.
37
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Zach Bourne.
He keeps it himself. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
All set to go now from the 35.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Here's
line.
ETN on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
For the Colts, first down.
They'll try it left with ETN. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you set yourself up for success.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Air it out on 3rd. Here comes the screen from ETN. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Colts, first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
45. 49ers, nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game is already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Winston. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And a 49er first down.
Scatterboo here on the toss. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running with Scatterboo. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Colts, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. There's a give for Wright. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now give this up the middle to ETN. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Wilson on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Going right back to Scatterboot. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down. A gain of 5.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here they go again, set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
And the 49er.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. He takes it himself. And this one does not go far.
Positive effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. There was a negative. You didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Winston to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Tyke Smith on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I just showed you I can do yours.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Colts 25-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 6. brings
He's
up
gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have fourth down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Down big, they're gonna exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He's keeping it, he's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, aren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
18-yard line.
They'll give right side, it's Scatterboo. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
On the tackle.
They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a
Ball
gain
placed
of a
at the
yard.
7. It's second and
Brings up
goal.
second and goal at the 7-yard line.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
The
It's
tackle
4
made
yards
at
on
the
second and
4-yard
goal.
line.
Now they'll only need 3 on third down. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.